welcome back to the woods. Let's see what I'm up to today. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another short video. Just thought I'd give you an update as to what I'm doing. So I'm out today in a wee tiny nook, not a lot of room whatsoever. I'll show you better in a minute. Basically I wanted to get out. It's absolutely lovely weather. You can probably see the sun back there, but I'll turn the camera around in a minute, show you what's in front. But I've not been out since middle of February, I think, actually properly out, and it's now end of March. So I thought I'd come out, enjoy the lovely day, set the tarp up, got a chair, and I'm sitting with an absolutely lovely view with the sound of a river. And that is the view. That's the view I have. So the mighty River Spey sitting in front of me here. Fastest flowing river in Scotland, one of the longest. As you can see, I've got my DD 3x3 metre tarp up. That corner tied on a tree that was quite precarious to get to, and there is not a lot of room. I'm going to get up and I'm going to show you. So over this way, watching my head, we have a very big cliff, a big landslip area on the corner of the river here. And then quite a narrow little spot here, so it goes nice and steep up there, nice and steep down there, and we're sitting on this tiny little ledge. So I've got my small camping chair with me. I'm getting tangled in paracord off my garland. Go away, thank you. So I've got my tarp. I've not even bothered to tie that corner. The tarp's really just for the shade. It's not going to rain today because it's glorious sunshine. As I say, that one down there was quite a precarious little one to get to. I had to do a little bit of a scramble down the bank to tie that one. I'm just in this nice little spot. I brought the stuff out to make a nice cup of tea, a brew, and now I'm realising that was probably stupid because it's far too warm for a cup of tea. But I've got water anyway, so I'm going to sit here for a wee while, chill out, enjoy the afternoon. So yeah, as you can see, tarp set up there. Got the river down to that side. I came in from that way, and it is very dry today. Very dry, very dust and crumbly. We've had about a week without rain here in the northeast of Scotland. It's not meant to stay. It's meant to be actually cold and snowing next week. So it is the end of March, and I did just say snowy. That is the case. But we've had about a week with no rain, a week of mid to high teens. I think we're sitting at about 16-18 degrees today. And so lovely day to be out. It's roasting. I've got I had to take loads of water with me just to be safe. And it's, yeah, took a short walk in with my TA Trekker pack on, just with my tarp in it, some water, an extra layer in case it got cold. Probably not going to get cold. And as I say, my brew kit and the camping chair, just because I actually thought camping chair just there. I thought I'd actually just sit and chill out on that, since I fixed it the other day because it was a wee bit broken. Yeah, it's a very nice day. Very nice day to be out, making the most of it. I've not been out for probably a month and a bit now, and I've been needing to get out. And yeah, this is what I love doing. Love coming out, sitting, chilling Friday afternoon, get off school early, and come and sit out here. Spring is officially here. The ground foliage is coming back to life. The flowers are out. The snowdrops are dying off, but the daffodils are flowering now. All the way in there was daffodils all flowered, so that was very nice, and nice colour in the woods. But the trees are still to leaf and to flower, so looking forward to that, looking forward to the summer. Got lots of plans, lots of fun stuff. Try out some bits of kit, try out some techniques, learn some skills. Yes, learn some skills. But I'm very busy at the moment. I've got lots of stuff on, and it's made getting out a little bit difficult. Getting out and doing this kind of stuff difficult. I've been out and doing stuff. I've not been stuck inside, thankfully. But I have been not out doing this kind of solo, sitting in the woods, whatever kind of stuff. So, yeah. I'm going to get a drink and sit and enjoy this, and I might catch back with you in a little bit. And, yeah. See you later. So one of the things I know people are always interested in is gear and equipment. So, I'm going to do a run through of what I've got with me today. So I've got my homemade walking stick, my journeying staff with all its nifty features. That just helps on the walk in. I've got one bottle of water, that's 1 litre. I've got my glasses, my sunglasses, coming in incredibly handy today. These are by, I don't know if you can pick that up. Nope, hold on. Can you pick that up? There you go, Sinner by Sinner. So these are by Sinner. Link should be on my beacons page, which will be linked in the description. Keys, that's not relevant. The pack I'm using, and the pack that I use when I'm in the woods, is this one. This is a pack made in Britain by Mr. Journeyman Handcraft. This is the TA Outdoor TA Trekker, as you can see there. Links will be, again, links will actually be in the description for all this stuff, but they're also on my beacons page, where the details are. I picked this bag up from TA Outdoors, Mike Pullen, TA Outdoors, stall at the Bushcraft Show 2021, which we were very nicely at. It's a wonderful pack. It's no good for hiking, but some short distance in the woods, day trip, it's wonderful. I keep a carabiner on there, and whatever pack I'm using, I stick my pacing beads on. You've got 2 side pockets. So this one on this side had the water bottle I showed you a minute ago. The one on the other side, whoops, sorry. One on the other side has my other bottle of water. This is difficult to do one-handed. Opening it up, we've got my Laplander folding saw. As I try to get this out, hold on, I'll come back to you. Laplander folding saw, just there, with a nice bright orange lanyard on it. Doesn't come with that, comes with a leather lanyard, but that's so you don't lose it. And that is stored in a, again, Journeyman Handcraft leather Laplander sheath, which again got at the Bushcraft Show. Very nice, very nice. Got my TBS, oh god, losing bits. Got my TBS Boar bushcraft knife in a leather sheath. It came with a fire steel holder and a fire steel. I've taken that off. The fire steel now lives in my pocket, so this is now a lot sleeker. The paracord wrap on that bit is to make the loop smaller, so it sits higher on my belt when I'm wearing it on my belt. And I will get back to you. Right, sorry about that. There's some people coming this way, weirdly. Some kids by the looks of it or something. They turned around as soon as they saw me. My spot. Where was I? TBS Boar bushcraft knife. So yeah, knife here. all dirty, actually. It needs cleaned massively. But there you go, nice knife. I put the lanyard on it. And yeah, not actually needing it today. But it's nice to have. So I've got my down jacket in this red bag. Again, not going to need it today, but in here, this is my brew kit. So I've got a 750ml titanium pot with the Trangia spirit burner in it, a homemade windshield and some pot support, so that was for making a brew. And then I've got the bag that has my tarp in it, and as always, a small first aid kit. And that's it. Obviously, actually, the chair that I'm sitting in, just a cheap camping chair, and then the tarp above. Clothing. I'm wearing some Vibram Soles caramel leather boots. These are just nice leather boots. 2 pairs of merino wool socks on, a thin and a thick pair. I've got the Fjallraven Vida Pro trousers in the dark olive colour, which are very nice. I absolutely love these trousers. I'm going to talk about them more in a future video. And then I've got a Revolution Race kind of cotton, I think, actually, or polyester, one of the two. I know cotton's the death cloth and all that, but it's fine. Shirt on and then a polyester t-shirt on underneath that, and that's it. That's about all the stuff that I've got today. So yeah. So that's me packed up now. Obviously, already started setting off. We're gonna head on home, but as you can see, the daffodils are out, and yeah, let's get walking. And whilst I'm walking, let's chat. Kind of clothing continued. So I currently am running Fjallraven Vida Pros. Very popular trousers in the outdoor community, especially in the bushcraft community. Everybody's wearing them, and that's not the reason I'm wearing them. I'm wearing them because they're good. Now, they're not cheap. I got them for £145. They retail generally for closer to 160 upwards. However, I was running Revolution Race equipment. Now, this is not just a dig at Revolution Race, but we have had nigh on nothing but bad experiences with Revolution Race. Now, yes, I'm still wearing a Revolution Race shirt. Yes, I still use a Revolution Race jack every single day. But first pair of trousers I got from Revolution Race, they were somewhere in the range of 80-90 quid. Broke within 3-4 months. Second pair broke in under a year, both of which the break was nigh on kind of life ending for them. Third pair of trousers, which were actually a size too big but are tight, which is interesting, broke 3 or 4 months, I think. Now, they were fixable, and I'm still using those actually. Not out in the woods, but I use those for scout events where I'm in uniform and stuff. And we're not doing like skills, and we're kind of inside, etc. Pair of socks we got from them within about 2 weeks, and the jacket that I actually use every single day. In less than probably 2 months, we had to replace the zip because the zip entirely broke. Now, the replacement zips lasted and the rest of the jackets lasted, but we have not had good experience with them. And on top of all that, the customer service that we've received is not very good. There was a pair of trousers that we ordered, didn't fit, we sent them back, and they took nigh on 6 to 8 months to arrive because they sent them all the way out there. We sent them back, right, to the return address is given, and they weren't collected, they weren't picked up, and they got sent all the way back out to us. and then we sent them all the way back out again, and it was like 8 months worth of shipping, and I still don't even know if money has been refunded. When the initial ones broke, and my other pairs broke, there was, the only option was you can have like 10% off buying a new pair, or you can return them and get something, but it wasn't full money back. Now, granted, these trousers I'm wearing, the Fjord and Vita Pros, are double the price, but even paying 80-90 quid, I should be expecting at least 6 to 8 months of hard use out of them. So pretty much I've ditched Revolutionary as a company. I am still obviously using certain items, but I'm not going to purchase anything. And I've now switched over to the Fjord Vita Pros, which so far are doing wonderfully. I've had them for 4 or 5 months probably now. Worn them all the time. Pretty hard use out of them. Not washing them too much because that will damage them. But I'm absolutely loving them. They've got loads of pockets. We've got 2 on the left leg, 1 on the right leg, plus a axe or a saw pocket on the left leg. They're super comfortable. They've got they're a little bit big in the length for me, but I'm almost certain that the short version would be too small. But I have got quite short legs. But they are a wonderful pair of trousers. They're super comfortable. I could wear them all day, have worn them all day. I've camped in them, I've hiked in them, and they are really nice. I'm yet to use them in wet conditions. The wax is somewhat washed out now, which is good because when they're waxed, because they're made out of Fjallraven's homemade G1000 material, which is a polyester and cotton blend. It's something like 70 odd, 80 to 10, 20 odd, I think. Off the top of my head, I might be wrong on that. But you can wax it to make it waterproof, or water repellent, sorry, water resistant. But that comes out when you wash them. But the wax does make them really unbreathable, makes them really sweaty, so it's actually kind of good that it's washing out. Noticing the camera's not focusing, there we go. But they are wonderful trousers. As I say, they are a bit on the pricey side, but for somebody like me, spends a lot of time in the outdoors, or tries to, spends a lot of time doing scout events, etc. They're a wonderful pair of trousers. Love them. I'm going to do a full video on them at some point, but I thought I'd just comment on that since I alluded to it earlier. Again, there will be a link to all of the gear I mentioned in this video down below, and it's all listed on my Beacons page, beacons.com/single track woodsman, or click the link in the description. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap this video up here. We're not far left to get out the woods and into the houses, so I'm going to call it. The sun is beginning to go down on the horizon, still a bit high up, but it's going down. A good 5 hours maybe of sun, no, maybe 3.5, 4 hours of sunlight left till sunset kind of thing, well, till it's dark. So yeah, gonna get home, I've got lots of stuff to do. I'll edit this video together, get this one out to you quite quickly because it being nice and short. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you liked it, hit that like button. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. Check out the description for details on equipment, details on other things, and yeah, check me out on the other platforms. It's all linked down below: Instagram, Facebook. I am on Twitter, but not really anybody follows me on there. But if you want to, you can. Reddit, And yeah, I will catch you in the next video, and bye for now.